I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I fall asleep when I'm home.
Good morning and welcome to the Dark Mom Consortium for December the 4th, 2020. I'm Mom. Let's see if Ed's around. Being Friday, we don't always have an Ed. Good morning, Ed.
Good morning, Mom.
How are you today?
Oh, I am fine. I have done preparations.
Aha.
It's kind of, yes, colony invasion preparation and red
Oh,
line.
yes.
It will be just relaxed now. I will write the maybe a little bit, but I will write the fleet mail about colony invasion sim starting tonight. Today during the next
Awesome.
hour, and I'll start preparation in the afternoon.
Okay. Well,
And
I grabbed both laptops, so once I get to Chicago, I should be able to set up and play 2 tunes so we can cover 2 bases that way.
that would be great. I start preparation. Actually, I start preparing 2 bases first. So in case of doubt, just as time goes and as many help as we get in the evening, we either have I think 2 generators safe for AFK play, so
Okay.
just 1 tune guarding, and 2 generators for real play. And I think it just depends how much help I guess on preparing the AFK. But for real play, if you just need a total of 10 players or so for the map,
Okay.
then my opinion, much easier to fill, and of course more entertaining.
Yeah, I will say it's kind of pleasurable every now and then to just be going, do something. Oh, click, click. Okay, back to do something. Oh, click, click. So
It's a real colony invasion may be a little bit more adventurous.
but you're right, getting 20 people is such a pain.
Yeah, but it's example. We have a mom engineer on KDF side that can do the generator protection classic way, I think.
Yes, yes.
And an ad engineer that can do the same. So in case of doubt, collecting 8 people for DPS should be not the problem.
Yeah, I think we're good.
It's the easy thing. I'm now start spreading rumors so that I'm starting this tonight also to my German friends.
Excellent.
Maybe we get company because those colony provisions is something hard to collect when it comes to the upgrade phases.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then suddenly the filled coffer is depleted. And now we need 100,000 and
Yes.
or that kind of. So we will see how the evening goes. And of course also I have prepared even more stuff.
Oh?
It's experience weekend.
Yes, it is.
So my my in vitro characters, Mori 2, 3 and 4, ready to be grown with high speed leveling, and maybe we also get some extra fleet lithium before I start the setup. It's day is completely packed. Provisions to feed the ad is on place. and
Well,
I
it's-
decided it will be an awesome evening somehow for
well, after working what's going to be a 9-hour day, which will be my new day, then 4 hours in the car out to Chicago, but I should be able to eat some dinner once I get out there, and if you guys are still awake, I will join in, and if you're not, I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, it's just nothing. Get fed. Get fed. Feed the player first, because a hungry player is.
Grumpy player, yes.
The
What's-
hungry player is grumpy. I can tell you.
There's a phrase for it. It's being hangry, half hungry, half angry.
Angry.
Yes. And it's quite true. I have a sister who, when she gets hungry, is a miserable person. Okay, she's miserable most of the time anyway, but get her hungry and it's just like,
Okay, but it's the sister you have.
Yeah, it's one of two, and this is the one who actually lives over by you, not the one who lives over by me. So she's across an ocean, and I don't have to deal with her too often. And if you're out there, Lee, hi. All right, so I'm finishing up Sunrise because remember how I was talking to you yesterday about doing a cheap build?
Uh-huh.
So I took your advice and chatted with Boom and DT and Pi and decided, okay, what if I was doing this for real and really didn't want to spend money? Well, I started out with the summer event ship. Because even if I'd been a relatively new player, I might have had a previous previous tune on the account, or I might have done the summer event, and I have one of these free ships. So, what do you do when you got a free ship? How do you build it up without spending money? So we ran through Sunrise last night and Beyond the Nexus, and now I'm finishing up Sunrise again to pick up some of the
Yes.
quantum stuff. And because it comes with phasers, and phasers are a good build, or can be a good build,
Oh, absolutely.
but it's one of those things I want people to know you can do it. It's going to take some time. There's
Yeah,
a lot of grinding.
Yeah.
But I did take advantage of the fact that we have a fleet bank and picked up, because I'm only a lieutenant on this account, but I still was able to pick up one thing per day from the fleet bank. So it's definitely
Okay.
something I want to do.
Definitely no need to it's just happy playing during the mission,
Yeah, it is.
collecting stuff, and there is some things are just awesome.
Well, it's one of those things, if you can get one of your fleet mates to join in with you when you're underpowered and stuff, it makes it a lot easier. But if not, it's just grinding. It's not the end of the world.
Yep. I yesterday and it's yes, have a fleet mate with you, maybe in voice chat. So even if you can get through without getting squashed every other minute, maybe have someone chatting, talking about how nasty those grumpy opponents are and
Oh, yeah.
how unfriendly the natives of some battle zones are and the like. All that helps getting through a lot.
Yeah, it does. It takes off some of the monotony of just sitting there and clicking your spacebar. Spam the spacebar gets really boring after a while. So yeah, having somebody on there to chat with, even if they're not able to play with you, helps. But there are times, like lately, it's just been, oh, there's so many Tholians, and you think you got them all, and you turn around, nope, there's another one right over there.
Yeah.
And then you turn around, and it turns out that your NPC ally has taken care of some of them for you. Well, it's so nice of them.
Yes, that's and having a little bit support from bridge officers, that's always good. Yeah.
And again, that's as I go through this one, because this tune's done some stuff. She's level 65, which, could have happened. Let's say you'd been playing for 2 or 3 months, You probably would have one event ship by that point. And you can start thinking about, okay, how do I optimize a ship without spending a fortune? So far, I haven't purchased anything on this. The ship was free. I've done free missions. And I got one thing out of the fleet bank. But I thought this would actually make an interesting video. You know, edit together so nobody, because who wants to see you play Sunrise 3 times in a row?
Yeah, that is the that kind where it might make sense to have
This one, fast forward, comes in really handy.
fast forward indeed, and so fast forward to first rerun, fast forward second rerun after the first run.
Yes.
So people know it's work, and they see the result, and you have one video with the reruns just as concluding the stuff. Might be sense from the dramatical view.
Yeah, I thought it might be a fun one to do. It'd be a full day project just to get the footage, and all the stuff, and probably longer. So, you know, something to think about. Alrighty, Kumarki. Oh, I have to take Kumarki home, that's why. Then I get to pick my toys. So the first time around, I picked up the quantum phase converter from this.
And then it's
Yeah, which one's next?
next one is then the phaser and
Let's see what my options are here. Okay, so my next options are the torpedo or the beams. I'm thinking
Yes.
beams. I thought I'd take beams the first time around. I'll pick up the torpedo next time.
Yeah, and the setup, the set comes with a nasty, just a nice clicky for.
Well, it's nice now because I've got two pieces, so I've got a two-piece set going, which gives me a little bit of stuff, and then the third piece will make life a little bit more fun. But I'm starting to get some decent firepower now. But I still haven't added anything that I didn't already have, except for the stuff from missions and the one piece from the fleet. But that said, I will continue to work on this little project. I only have one endeavor I have not completed, Ed.
Just one.
Yeah, I got up early so I could get, because it's a driving day. I'm not going to feel like camping out and doing endeavors when I get home tonight.
Yes, I have. It's kind of poking Terrans into the butt on a serial basis, one could call us. I have 60 Terrans on ground that calls for Pavo Dissension.
Pavo Dissension, it's not what I need, but I'm happy to play Pavo Dissension. Let me grab Gorny. Oh, KDF or Fed?
Would enjoy both. So it's either if you say KDF, I pick Captain Cuddles. If you say Federation, I pick Igor the Great.
I can go either way. I just wanted to know what's better for you.
Then it's let's do Federation.
Okay, I'm going to switch to the other account then. Excuse me for 1 second here so I can switch accounts. Because I've got some Feds with a little bit more firepower than this one does. Yep. Hey, I don't think you noticed this, but do you know what isn't showing up in the chat screen right now?
What isn't showing up?
What isn't showing up in the chat screen right now? So if you're watching this on Twitch, do you see that there is something missing?
Let me hop over to Twitch. Twitch.
Let's see, who's got a good ground build here? I'm tired of running the same tune all the time. I want to take out my Jemmy, but he keeps disappearing still. He disappeared the first time I took him out. You know what? It's always hard to figure out what thing is missing versus what thing is extra. Yeah, we took her out yesterday. What have you got for ground gear?
Ooh, we have 100%.
Yes, we do. We raised it, so I have to get my vocal cords ready tonight. Singing, get those lyrics learned, be able to do it decently, and I'm trying to figure out how we can legally do the background music. But yes, we did it. Poor everybody else. I only have to sing it. You guys have to listen to me sing it.
Oh.
We know which one of these is bad. Let's see what I've got here. I've got Ball Lightning, I've got Bioessence Transfer, I've got Crawler Storm, I've got a Force Field Dome, Chronoton Jolt. Is there something better? I'm sure there's something better. Molten Terrain, Shield, Gravity Containment. Oh, we'll do that one. Crystal Prisms works nicely there. And somebody gave me one of these. Let's go see if it's still over here. Wasn't pie.
Okay, and I have to save this pick.
Oh, maybe I did put them away. Okay, I guess I put them away. I don't have them anymore. I put some stuff in the Fleet Prize Bank that somebody had given us. Let's make sure it's over there. No, it's in the other fleet, that's why. And then for fun, I opened up 10 lock boxes last night. And didn't get much of anything.
I think you would have. That's really. It's lockbox wide is. Sorry, dear lockbox keys, but it's more for if you're going for energy credits or the like. It's just more effective to selling those keys.
Yep.
And
They're going for almost 8 million at the moment. So yeah, if you can afford the keys, you can get quick EC. It's not as effective as when it's an R&D box that's out there that people want, because they'll spend a fortune on R&D boxes. So if you spend the same amount of Zen on R&D boxes and put those on the exchange, you'll make more money. But if you're going for something really short term, keys are great.
And also the method waiting for keyring bundles,
Yes.
picking the ultimate upgrade for you and putting the keys in the exchange.
Oh,
That's a way of living, of living too.
Yeah, well, that's actually what I did. Is I bought a bunch of Zen with the last sale because it had a 45% boost on it. And one of these days, we'll have key rings again. I'll pick some up and go from there. It's just the one thing I like off the lock boxes you can't get off the exchange, which is the VIP mining claims.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so you bring out Captain oh, sorry, who are you going to bring out for this one?
Igor the Great.
Igor the Great. I'm going to send you an invitation here.
Just need to send me some mail anyway.
No problems. Let me see if I've got way too... Oh, I've got too much junk in the inventory. Let's clear out some of this. Ooh, nice. Here we go. We will do the Herc research assignment. And let's see if I can put some of this stuff into the bank and get it out of my inventory. No, oh my, I've got so much junk in here. Okay, let's be honest. Am I ever going to use my Breen impulse engines? No. I am not. Am I ever going to use my Braden reconnaissance deflector? No. Definitely not going to use that. Morphogenic. That I might use. That I'm not going to use. Oh my goodness, I have junk in here. Ooh. Adaptive emergency systems. I'm probably going to use that. I know it's limited ships, but... Cloaked mine barrier, that's cool. Maybe I want to use the cloaked mine barrier. Maybe we should try that. Ooh, I found another T6 coupon. How fun is that? I know, I keep finding them. I try and put them back in here, but they keep moving around. So there's 1, 2, 3, 6. Unfortunately, they're bound to a count. 7. All right. And I've got some extra marks that I can open up for the KDF if we ever get to that point. Because we still have one more upgrade to go, I believe.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. At this moment, I'm distracting myself, which is an ugly way to play. Now I have completed this track.
Okay, let me know when you're ready and I'll cue us. I can cue us anyway, because it's going to take a few minutes here.
I have accepted now, so
Okay.
currently I see, yeah, so you can cue us now.
I shall cue us. Good morning, Millie Marty. Ooh, wee woo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Where's Millie Marty? Are you still there? You're here someplace. Or maybe you zipped away. Alright, I wanted to change that out for the cloaked mine barrier. That should be interesting. And since I'm just sitting here, I might as well see if I can put some dilithium together. So I get an hour break at my office every day, which I'm not used to. And it occurred to me I can bring my laptop and play this off the laptop and my phone, because they don't allow us to access the internet, which is fine. It's their company.
Yeah, it's keeps the okay if you don't need the internet stuff. Company-wise, then it's no internet is at all is good for office safety.
Oh yes.
Nothing beats the air gap when it comes to security and safety. Absolutely.
I timed out. No problems. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a number of reasons, we are extremely careful with internet, which is fine. But for doing things like dilithium, you can do that off your phone. You don't need a solid connection for that. What have we got? 43 seconds. I can do this in 43 seconds.
Dun, dun, dun.
I wish they had an easier single click for the dilithium projects, but that's okay.
Oh, well.
It's better than it was. Didn't it used to be like 4 or 5 clicks? There we go.
The
All
fill
right.
all buttons. Yeah.
Yes. Yay, fill all buttons. 2, 1. Are we going to go together or separately?
As you like.
Okay.
If we see people running alone, we will join them.
Okay, there we go. Let's see who's going where. Okay, I see
Let's
some.
go to the.
This way?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Just.
Mr.
And we will turn left.
Okie dokie. Oh, he's going to go right.
Yeah, but 3 is. Let's turn.
Overkill.
Let's.
Yeah, don't want to use the hand axe.
Reinforcements have arrived. A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Oh, that was nice. I'll go watch this side.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it. Terran reinforcements have arrived. A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Oop. Well, that works too.
Terran reinforcements have arrived.
Stage magic. I like turning, putting them into soap bubbles.
The crystal has been purified.
And on to the last one here.
Yippee!
Hey, low life cat, I lurk when I'm doing my dailies and stuff. Or I get super bored and I listen to YouTube and Reddit, which is really a bad thing to do, but funny. Oops, forgot my crystal. Oh,
A placed
Well.
crystal is under attack. Defend it.
there we go. Did you see that? Okay, you didn't. It beamed, the little overhead said it was a Ensign Tactical, but it was actually a Slave Master. Or something like that. The
that
visual
was
is wrong. Oh, that was you?
No, that was me. Yes, of course.
But it said, oh, you did. How the heck do you do
I
that?
turned them into. You will see that sooner or later again.
love that.
because, say hello to the winter event kit modules.
Oh my god, that was
in-
great.
It's collective nightmares
Wow.
that
That was-
turns. Yes. The bubble to humiliate them, and the night. You have seen that again.
I missed it.
And the nightmares to make them look ugly.
That was so cool.
You see him, and now it's. And by the way, that is surprisingly effective.
Well, it certainly have
I-
got me. I love the soap bubbles.
Yeah, the bubble is disabling but not immunizing, and it's also not a fragile hold.
Mm-hmm.
So you can really say no to your defenses, no to your attacks, and now while you are there in the air, always fun poking the helpless in the butt.
Oops. Didn't want to transport me for a switch. That's unusual. All right, let's go get the other one.
Yeah, already running on this. Yeah. cool mates. Already done 2 of the last lane.
Oh, we are just flying through this one today.
Yep.
Still, it'd be nice to be able to pick up your floater and float over here.
Oh well.
Oops, go back in here. My husband's been suggesting that I should move back home, and it occurred to me, if I move back home, I'm not going to get another job. I'm just going to sit and play Star Trek all day. I don't think he's ready for that. But if he's willing to let me do it.
Well, be careful what you wish for, hubby.
Exactly. Maybe a year from now. We'll see.
Oh, we also have a friend of assimilating Terrans. I see many assimilated Terrans. So we have some more theme builds here.
What a nice team we've got here.
Yeah.
Heads up. The Terrans return to the spot.
Good morning, Lord Sepulchre. How are you doing today? I will go take my usual haunt. There we go. Glad to hear that. Ed's putting together a KDF sim. So if you want to help out the fleet or help out your own fleet, that will be going on this evening, I believe.
Yes.
Which is like this afternoon.
And I try to have a mix of active sim and AFK generators, so it's we can do it with a few active players, but we'll need some active players, but always full reward regardless of how many players we get on the map. That is my plan for tonight. We'll start the setup in some hours.
Ah, you're over here with me. How fun. Thought that soap bubble looked familiar.
Yes. And no, this is not Captain Bubbles. This is Igor the Great.
Captain Bubbles, I love it. Let's see if they want to pop up here again.
When you start creating parodies of your own, then of yourself, then something is.
Let's make that really fun, and we will put those there. Get enough toys here, and it's kind of
Relax.
yeah, it
but
is.
You have prepared the field. It's like let's decorate the battlefield with nasties.
Speaking of decorating the battlefield, we're coming in close to last year when you and I were doing so many patrols, and everything looked like Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this over with, idiots. I got better things to do.
Okay, fine. Let's get this over with, idiots.
Get a promotion out of this.
Yeah. First Desmond gets a bubble, and then Desmond gets. Did I transmogrify him into something ugly? Maybe.
Well, I lightning balled Pert with somebody else doing something there, so that was short.
Given up.
Yeah. Great team plus us. That's Haftel
Let's see, what do I want? We're on Federation, so we'll go Discovery Marks. So, Lord Sepulchre, what's happening tonight that you're not looking forward to it? Oh. Yeah, the funny thing with sleep studies is a lot of times you don't sleep well during a sleep study. Okay, you want to do one on KDF too, is that correct, Ed?
No. Look on to.
Who do I want to send off on this one?
Okay, I also have something else is anti-ton damage in space.
Oh, cool. What would you like to do?
It would be Federation again, I
Okay.
fear.
No problems. Hey, Lord Sepulchre, what the heck is a BiPAP machine? I know what a CPAP is, but I don't know what a BiPAP is. All right, is this one space, you said, right?
Yeah, and this time it would be Iron Man flying at your side.
Ooh, I'm going to grab them. I'm good. I've got a good AP ship here that needs a little bit of leveling love, so this works out great for me. And,
I'm logging in.
okay, I was going to say I'm not seeing you here. There we go.
Yep.
I do have to finish some shield healing on my KDF tune. So if you have anything to do KDF, I can switch back to Gorny.
I will send a KDF mate and join Gorny with Captain Cuddles, who is already would already be happy, and then we can do Borg TFOs and Borg go to shield attacks and the like.
Shouldn't take too much. I was halfway, 3/4 of the way there. And I discovered that our ending time yesterday at 7:30 was perfect. Gave me time to get ready to head out the door and to stop and get a cup of coffee because I didn't know they had coffee there. Who knows, the first day, do they have coffee? Do they not have coffee?
So for now, any space TFO you like.
Oh, no, it's your call. Oh, hold on. It's
Oh,
Space TFO. Let's see what we've got here.
space TFO.
I don't want to do anything super complex because you don't know. How about Defensive Starbase 1?
Defense of Starbase 1, easy pew pew. Okay,
Okie doke.
let's do that.
All right. That you said you're going for AP damage, right?
Yeah, I do damage anyway because of their ships. I shoot at ships.
Going for one that's there. Okay, so I have us queued for Defensive Starbase 1. And also it tends to pop pretty quick. Voila. Weeble?
Indeed.
Okay. Last night I assumed everybody got the wee-woo, and they didn't. So, every now and
Yeah,
then it
but-
likes that.
Yep. No Weewu, no Kapla.
Let us check our email. Email is boring. Well, Gorn jokes, Lord Sepulchre, are the the summer event. Do we have a winter event horrible joke thing that we do?
Hardly. Most of the time, it's summer event. I guess people have too much time while dancing.
Yeah. Click every 15 seconds. You got to do bad jokes in the meantime.
And of course, I totally goofed my anti-proton setup. That is just... Where do I have anti-protons on my main account? Because this is a phaser build, so Mom, we do the shield event after that.
Okay. Well, we can do something like this, and you can get whichever ship you need.
Yeah. I know it's Scotchy is the anti-proton guy.
Ah.
I think it was just because I wanted to fly with Iron Man. Or
There's nothing
haven't
wrong with
played
that.
him too long, yeah.
Yeah, I was chatting with one of our fleet mates about, appropriate love for each of our tunes, and sometimes you get so many that you just can't.
Yeah. And of course, Piper would be Polaron on the Azteca,
Ooh.
but anti-proton is Koch. Yeah.
So for a while, my Jem'Hadar, who's my big proton build, Polaron build, stopped disappearing in the middle of missions and started back up the other day. So who knows? I will just not take him, her, it, them out on teams just because.
Can't TFO because
Well, it only happens once, so if I know I'm going to do it, I can take her out and get her warmed up and make sure she does that, and then it doesn't happen the second time. It's just annoying that it happens at all. Well, the nice thing with the winter event is some of the people who only come on for the events will be back, so we get to say hi to old friends starting next week.
yeah, there are some like Umbriel.
Yes, absolutely. Seriously?
Yeah, warp out and then complain.
Yeah, I was gonna say. This is such a smooth and uneventful journey for these ships as they leave. They should just be enjoying the fireworks.
Yeah.
Here come the Klingon battleships. Keep
Watch, the Lexington will moan and groan as they're leaving for Warp 2. Oh, we're taking damage. Meh, 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 meh.
Well, it's the Lafayette one.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways.
Yeah, I need new glasses.
Actually, yes, indeed. Now it's calling for support. Now they warped out again.
It's like people who are determined to leave you bad reviews. Well, they didn't protect us well enough. We got scared. Ugh. They didn't serve the potatoes fast enough. Water had too much ice in it. Ah. Little entitled
Late
ship captains.
emitters.
Roosevelt is in need of aid. Can you draw off some of those enemy ships?
Again.
The invisible enemy ships. The ones that are wherever you've warped to. No, we can't help you now. Ooh, that's not good. There we go. Pick up a little bit of this lovely loot. Hey, Pi, how are you? Captain Karen. Oh my god, that'd be a great tune. You develop an entitled, narcissistic captain and call her Captain Karen.
Well, my dear sister is Karen.
My dear sister is also Karen.
Yeah, but mine is a good one.
So is mine. I love my sisters. I not jokingly call her Saint Karen. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met. She was, and still is, just an absolute phenomenal human being. But nonetheless, Karens have acquired the entitled narcissistic reputation in the States.
Well, it's like there has been once a Karen that spoiled it for all others. However, I think if William Shatner actually had a very Canadian way to keep away from bashing Karens.
Ah, and that is?
They are just the cray-cray women.
Oh, they are the cray-cray women. Yes, perfect. Perfect.
That was a description, you know what this is about, and if you happen to just have that kind of first name, nobody could expect to get a meme for a bad person.
Yeah,
Yes,
I like cray-cray
he
women.
avoids
That works.
He avoids insulting people he does not know,
Yeah.
or meet in tweets at least.
Well, I have about 10 minutes left. Do you want to do a quick
Okay.
patrol with me, maybe?
For shield bashing, I would say let's do a KDF Isa for your shield protection.
Okay. I don't have a lot left to
And-
get.
And I send Captain Cutters.
Well, give me a second to switch over to Gorney here. Oops. Ah. Nope. Alrighty, let's jump back to there for 1 sec, and back to there, and over to there, and Gorney. That was a brilliant line, Low Life Cat. Low Life Cat said, put on your big boy, big girl panties. It's only a little disruptor burn. So good. Captain Cuddles it is. And sending an invite to the team. And a little ISA. We'll set us up here. I'm at 99,000 out of 150,000, so hopefully I can do this, or at least get close enough that I can just finish it off tonight. And we are queued. Wee woo?
We will.
I'm accepting.
We will.
And I deliberately put on some garbage shields so I can at least take the damage. No, I went off to do the one with the mutated spores. Whatever that one is. What's the patrol with the mutated spores?
Yes.
Good, you know it as well as I do.
Ruins of Doom.
Ruins of Doom, yes. Which is a good one for taking damage, but my shields were so good I was able to take the damage and they never went down far enough, so I had to switch out for garbage.
Well, for shield repair, you just need high capacity shields, and you are fine, cause the shield damage healing.
They weren't taking any damage. They were just saying they're going, hi, yeah, no, that's fine, go ahead.
Okay,
They
and
weren't-
when you have high resistance
Yes.
shields in place, but high capacity shields take the damage and just have enough capacity to stand.
I will switch them out for the next time I have this one. Good morning, Umbersong. How are you today?
Scanning the nanite transformer. Gun. Additional data available. The nanite probes can repair the transformers. Stop them. The probe is closing in on the transformer. Destroy it.
Oh my gosh. Well, that certainly didn't get me my damage, but that was fun. Pew.
Sensors confirm that the
Ta-da.
transformer conduit has been destroyed.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes, I am terribly, terribly glad it's a Friday, too, though. This is going to be one busy weekend. Is it back to Chicago? We're putting up the Christmas tree tomorrow. We're doing KDF Sims. That is, I think we're putting up the Christmas tree tomorrow, depending entirely on if the hubs bought the Christmas tree. That happens. Well, Ed, I've got a few minutes left. Do you have a taste to do anything quick?
Okay, then I would say it's
Perhaps not as quick as that ISO was. But And if not, we can just chit-chat for a few minutes here.
Then let's have a chat.
Okay. So, KDF Sims, but we're going Ed said he's going to set it up so we have 2 that are AFK stations, and that means we only need to have 2, a smaller team, like you said, 10?
Yeah, 10 players total.
Okay. Should be easy. Makes it a lot easier, and if we need to, I'm sure we can find 10 people. I hope we can find 10 people. And I didn't even look. What are we at on that?
Well, in essentially we need 2 of us plus 8, and then everybody else is welcome.
Okay.
So,
Well, we're at 100,000 short on the dilithium and about 25,000 short on the luxury provisions. So that's really good. Actually, I'm going to switch accounts here really quick. Bear with me, everybody. We'll jump over to Ketha on the other account. I'm a little more relaxed because I got up about 4:30, put everything in the car, and all I have to do is carry out my work stuff for the day. All right, let's go back. And
Are you familiar with the Kobali? Their homeworld is under attack by the
okay, this account still has 400,000 into lithium left, so let's go over to this project. That's not the right project. Let's go over to Armada. Okay, we only need 114,000 in dilithium. So I've filled the dilithium on the colony, so all we have left now are the provisions.
okay.
Here's the funny part. This account I started with 111 or 1,100,000. Last time we started this project, I now have 300,000 left. I've put a bunch into some projects this week. So, got to work on building that back up.
Good side is you think you have plenty fleet credits.
Yeah, I would hope I've got plenty. On this account, only 2 million. That's okay for this little account.
2 million fleet credits.
Uh-huh.
That would give you a kind of any fleet console you want, any fleet bridge officers you want, and maybe you just purchase some purple duty officers.
Oh, this
if
account
you-
could definitely use some lovin'.
And the like, there are many possibilities to grow and be.
I tend to not use the fleet stuff enough. I kind of forget that it's there. I think that dates back to when... Well, it dates back to when I started with the fleet, and, you know, I didn't have a lot of marks, I didn't have a lot of credits, and so I never used it, and I got into the habit of not using it. It's like the fleet bank. There was a point where I never touched the fleet bank, and it's there for a reason. And so
Yeah.
using it on that account that's got nothing in, it's contributed a little bit, so I get to access it to some extent. That's why I didn't take Fleet Admiral position with that on this account. Just to see what it's like when you don't have rank and you don't have a ton of investments.
Also, it's kind of if you are not a fleet officer, you just don't have to care about everything except yourself while you are on that account playing happily.
This is true.
The easy so pick no privileges, no duties.
Yeah, that's so true. But I do every now... Oh, I can't even look. This account can look. But the other account can't even look to see what's going on. So you see the roster and there's nothing you can do. Of course, this account... Or sorry, this fleet, we've only got the 5 of us in it. So there's JW, there's DT, there's Evoc, and there's me. And so this fleet hasn't been getting a lot of love. Just because it's here as our backup fleet. But that's okay. It's a place for people to spend money when they've got the... When they've got lots of fleet credits and they want to burn them up, here's a good spot. When you've got extra resources, here's the spot. Hence the notice this week of
Check the Armada
our fleets. Yeah.
Yes. And there is on some of them there's always need for fleet marks.
Definitely.
The thing where the the tier 5 fleets just have everything in place and run the projects, of course, but for fleet marks it's really look to the betas and gamma fleets and help them growing while earning fleet credits for buying cool stuff from fleet stores.
Yeah, and if you need promotions because of your donations, they're not going to show up on my account, so you're going to have to let me know, or let Ed know, or let Pi know, or let DT know, and we'll take care of it. We'll get you the promotions even if you're donating to another fleet, as long as they're in the Armada.
Yep.
So we'll help you out with that. We're not meanies. But I think that makes it the end of my day today, Ed. So I'm going to head off to work and then off to Chicago, and I will try and join. Ooh, I suppose I should take the headset with him if I'm going to do that. Good thought. Good thought.
Yes.
All right, everyone. On behalf of the Dark Mom Consortium, I want to thank everyone who's joined us today. Have a great day. We will chat with you. I don't know, maybe we'll stream this tomorrow when we are working on the KDF Sims. I don't guarantee that because I don't know what my abilities are on my 2 laptops. We'll see.
Okay. Exactly. The weekend will be as it will be, the Kasarasara stuff.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, everyone. Have a great day, but Ed's got to give you a good weekend, so do it, Ed.
And again, everybody, have a great start into the weekend and stay awesome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.